Hey guys, what's up? Joe. Good morning. Didn't have anything scheduled for today, so I'm just making a quick turnaround video. Meaning I'm just gonna film, edit, and post it on the same day. So, according to YouTube, for me making this video, today is January 25th, 2024. And this video, I remember I posted, and it kind of like made somewhat internet waves from my channel, right? In terms of like views, not that much, but I did get a lot of response from like this video itself, right? This happened 8 months ago, and basically what I said here in this video was that I noticed that I got to a point where I noticed a massive dip in subscribers on my YouTube channel, right? But at the same time, I was gaining subscribers at the same time, right? But I was losing more than I was gaining at the time, right? That was 8 months ago. The thing about when I made that video was that basically before I decided to make more consistent content on my channels, mainly vlogs, like vlogging my trips to Vegas or Taiwan or whatever, just stuff like that. Just being more out in the open who I am, sharing myself, getting more engaged with you guys and stuff like that. Basically, I was aiming to be a complete like tutorial channel, right? That was my main goal with my channel, was being tutorial oriented. Since I decided to like, I guess, share myself more in the sense of like responding to questions more directly, just basically documenting what I'm learning, just my experiences when I go to these events, or stuff I do on the weekends, just filming them, having more fun or whatever. Like I noticed that I have had more of a positive response to those videos than I have with my tutorials, right? Up to this point, me making this video, I made a decision that it's not gonna fuck up things, but it is gonna change the direction of my channel a bit, right? And that's basically, I decided that I'm gonna completely cut out creating tutorials for my channel, right? Now, that doesn't mean I'm not gonna share any type of like editing advice. What I'm saying is that my approach to making tutorials is gonna be different now, right? Before, it used to be that I would have a list of tutorial ideas that I want to make, stuff that I feel be interesting to share, right? And then like on certain days where like I have some like free time, I'll sit here, film a tutorial. Depending on the tutorial itself, it could take me up to like 1 or 2 hours just to film, right? Me explaining, how to do something, right? Once that's done, I got like an hour or two of footage that I need to edit down as short as possible. So that could be like a 20 to 40 minute video, depending. And usually with those videos, for as much time and effort I put into them, I don't get the same responses I do with a video where I'm just, sharing what I do over the weekend, right? Not only that, lately I've been noticing that like old tutorial videos I made, if we go back to my YouTube channel, if I just go to my videos tab and I select popular, like the most popular one, see like 31,000 views, some other tutorials 27,000 views, some other random stuff here and there 20 plus thousand views, right? This one, the recovering a corrupted MDT file, this one I can get like a lot of like comments still saying thank you, and then that's it, right? But the funny thing is I'm not getting the results that I want from these videos, which is kind of like funny to think about, considering that when you make content, I guess at least for me at first when I was like creating content, was I was aiming to get the views, right? And as you see, some of these videos, my old ones, 30,000 views, 20 plus views, I was getting the views, and there still are, right? But I reached a point now where I realized that even though these videos, which are tutorials, can get a lot of views, they're not really giving me what I want in the sense of like the engagement that I have been getting with you guys through my other videos, right? My vlogs, my trips to CES or Computex, or a weekend video, or me making a review of a movie I just watched with my girlfriend and stuff like that. So I'm having more fun engagement wise with my regular content, right? Instead of doing these tutorials, right? The reason why the whole engagement thing, at least for me, is more important is because I definitely have noticed more of a support from these videos, then get more of an engagement than I have with my tutorials, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go into like the whole financial thing. I'm not gonna deny it. With my tutorials, for the most part, say like this guy for example, I can click on it. Usually for my tutorials, the old ones, they always have a QR code, right? I always ask for like donations, right? Be like, hey, help me out. If this video has helped you out, then like please leave a donations. Now I'm not gonna show you the comments of this video, but the thing is, even though with my tutorials I'll add the QR codes, I have like links, you know, in the descriptions for you guys for people to like donate, to give me a thanks and whatever. With these videos, even though they're getting all these views, I don't get any of that whatsoever, right? And I'm not gonna lie, that is a bit discouraging, right? So I'm glad that my video has helped, but that's another thing. People have a problem, they find my video helps find a solution for them for whatever problem that the tutorial is about, and then they're like, hey, thanks, and then they're gone, and that's it, right? Whereas with my other videos, right, me sharing a little bit more about my weekend or my trip or, you know, my thoughts on a movie or something, then it starts to create more of a dialogue with people and stuff like that. And through that dialogue, you know, I'm building somewhat of a following and a trust and somewhat of an online friendship that I got going on. And then through that, I've been getting more of a help from you guys, more than I have from, you know, these tutorial videos, right? I recently created a wish list from Amazon, and I've had people definitely buy me coffee from that, and I appreciate that, right? People that I see consistently, you know, leave comments on my YouTube channel, you know, these types of videos, you know, you guys have been more engaged with me than I get any engagement with my tutorials, right? I mean, obviously it's all a learning experience. For me, at least now up to this point, I guess what I value now more is engagement with with you guys, the viewers, right? I like making a content where you engage, leave a comment, you guys are involved in a way, you know? That's something I guess I learned a lot with making my content when I go to Computex or CES, right? Since I'm stuck in the room for the most part editing, people ask me a lot of questions and I respond to you, and then it becomes like a real-time discussion almost, right? Well, almost real-time, but you know what I'm saying? Like, so you guys are more involved in that type of content, right? When I went to Taiwan, I had people that actually live in Taiwan leave suggestions of where I can go shopping to buy food. And then, like, you know, I made in one of my videos, I, you know, said, all right, hey, thanks for the comment. I actually found that one store that was suggested to me, and then I filmed myself walking towards the store. I got my stuff, came back, and then I showed what I got and compared it to, you know, other stores nearby. And, you know, there's like this engagement that I do not get with my other types of content, right? And like, at least for me now, I realize that is important to me, right? For my channel and for myself, is having that engagement with people. So I'm gonna stop aiming to make tutorials like I have been, and I'm gonna be aiming more to create content where I can have more people engaged towards my YouTube channel, right? That's where I'm at the moment. Trying to figure out, okay, what's the next step? Because now, since I'm not gonna be making tutorials, that frees up my time to make more content in other regards, right? So if there's something you want to learn about Premiere Pro or DaVinci, or just if you have a question about how I do something, then obviously, okay, cool, it gives me an opportunity to respond to that individual, and I can show you what I do, right? You know, if I come across a problem with editing or just some kind of weird situation that happens, I can have OBS set up so I can quickly do a screen capture and share with you my solution that I discovered, and then, you know, have that be its own video, right? It's something quick and short, right? But yeah, me sitting around, like, spending like a whole afternoon, like, to make a video on, I don't know, just something tutorial wise, yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Because, yeah, I learned up to this point, I learned that they don't give me the results that I want, right? I don't get the engagement. I really don't get, like, the followers that I want. And yeah, I'm not gonna deny it. I really don't see much of a financial thanks through those videos as I was hoping, right? Because, yeah, you know, I mean, I spend a lot of time studying and looking into this kind of stuff, right? I mean, I don't just happen to know this shit. Yeah, a lot of time and effort goes into me, you know, learning what I know, right? So, am I bitter or salty? Nah, but I mean, like, I'm just at a point where I realize I value my time and my experience and my knowledge and all that good stuff. So unless someone specifically asks for it, which is you guys, the followers, you know, you guys are actually more involved with my channel, then, like, you know, I'll be more than happy to respond to you with a solution, right? Because that's different versus like me creating content for the whole internet. People that don't know me, that they'll just stop by and be like, hey, thank you, fuck you. Then they leave and I never hear about them again. So yeah, fuck that. Anyways, the video is long enough. Definitely a lot of changes that's happening in January, which is good, right? Which is what I wanted. But the thing, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is how to get you guys more involved. And that's mainly what I'm trying to figure out at the moment. I want to get you guys more involved with the channel, right? Anyways, that's all I have to say. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit and listening to my rant. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.